Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be doing an evac in this one because we're a bit overdue on this. I've not done one of these for a while. If you are uninformed, this is the campaign mode basically for Evolve. It's a series of 5 rounds, so over almost 5 days. And we get little tidbits of lore teased to us, which was always phenomenal in this game. I haven't passed the 30-second window yet, so I can't drop the passionate F-bombs. We do tend to do one monster each, so for this one we're on Armory. We'll start with a Behemoth Hunt for this one. And we are going to go Amethyst, because, you know, purple is the best colour. But yeah, team is Kyra, Cabot, Crow and Hyde. Which is very solid to begin with, to begin against. Any team that has Cabot on it's always good anyway. Kyra is very high sustain in Legacy as well, so we will see. But we're going to get some lovely cutscenes, depending on who wins and loses.
This is Commander Park to the hunters aboard the Lorian. We've been attacked. The creature wiped out an entire company of my men. We need your help. Kill that thing, and we'll find a way to return the favor.
So what this says is that if the hunters do actually manage to kill me, they'll get little sentry drones, which is what you saw at the end of that cutscene there. But if we win, shit, where's it? Armory. Oh, that's bad. I can't remember what it is. Shit. What is it now for Armory? It's the. Okay, I'm back to stage 2 Behemoth rolling for some reason. That's fine. It's something to do with an air Gatling gun that starts firing. That's up there somewhere. Can't remember what it was. That's quite bad of me actually. Dust particles, by the way. We do get. No, we don't get move speed. I was about to say that looked like move speed, but it's not. But as always, we'll be looking to get ourselves out of stage 1. I don't know why Behemoth's boulder keeps switching between the Legacy version and the Stage 2 version for its transition. I've spoken about that before. I do actually believe this, even though it's slightly more rushed where it instantly does it, is more glacial and icy. Because you sort of like click together, which is like, you know, ice shards and that kind of thing. Rather than folding and compacting together, which is a bit more like rock. We do get armor regen. This. We have nice 4 bars, like Doom Beetle. So be very careful going up here because we are going back on ourselves. Can't aim that either in stage Legacy, I should say. I think they called it stage 1 there. I suppose you could call it that. We're still waiting for the poetic finish, you know, because there is actually 3 stages of monster and we only got to stage 2 of the game, so if you want to release stage 3, go ahead and fucking do it. You know, everybody on the planet is literally waiting for it, based on my YouTube comments. So, you know, it is what it is. We were very close to them there as well, I didn't mention that because I was doing a bit of a rant, but that's fine. We will get up here and grab stage 2. As possible. We'll just do it here. We're gonna let them birds. Yeah, I know. That's fine. We have distance anyway. It's all good. We'll grab Tongue, Wall, and Fisher for this. Now stage 2, slightly larger, slightly more attack damage, and slightly more health. Although health on Behemoth, that is move speed, which we are going to take. Because armor regen is pretty much redundant on this monster. Yeah, HP is not one of Behemoth's particular concerns, quite honestly, because he is the monster that's known for his massive health pool. Being the tank. I'll grab Fisher there, because it travels down terrain. It's going to be a big isolate, except he saved it with the dome. Try and cut that off. One of the quality of life improvements in stage 2 was that you could actually aim that while he was hacking it up, but you have to sort of predict in this version of the game. You get that down. We are about to drop armor. Would like to get a strike on leader man, preferably. Spending a bit of fucking HP. I thought I had my you know, did see him through the cloak. Yeah, we got him. We're getting out. Myth does have the ability to give himself some privacy with his wall, so he can feed behind it as well. I'd lump that into the defensive use of it, category-wise. There's a distinct lack of trap jaws on this round. Oh, never mind, there you go. Speak and they shall appear. It's gonna be a big fisher. Oh, that was oh yeah, we did it. I was predicting go up the wall there. Need to be careful who I'm going for here, because if I ever commit to the wrong person I will get punished for this. This game punishes both sides, not just the killer, like certain modern ASIMs. We've been subjected to 8 years off, I should say. Got that. That's a double load rock, that's fine. Shoot it down, there it is. We now have to go for him because I need to get out of this dome. I do want to cash that one in. Yep, good. We will now ascend to stage 3, because we've done a decent amount of damage to this team, I think, so we'll go and grab our final form over here. Nope. We'll max wall, because I always like to show this off to you. It's a wonderfully unrestrained ability, as you'll see. The game doesn't hold back on doing things you would expect, you know. As you'll soon see by the size of this wall at stage 3. Pretty much every monster ability though has its own sort of very exaggerated version of itself at stage 3, if you max points into it. There's always a nice... Wow, that's the grating from all the way up there. The shadow. Fucking hell, dude. It's fine. It faded into nothingness in modern games, up. There's your stage 3 wall. It's all the way around. Because this game was very aware that it was built to be, you know, a literal boss fight simulator. I've spoke about that in previous videos as well, that this game actually does understand what a playable boss creature is, because usually what happens in most games is, games that allow you into this role, they'll give you some really shit watered down version that the AI used, rather than the version that the AI used, you know. But in this game you actually get the version that the AI uses, you know, with all the animation fidelity and all the ability and all that kind of thing. It's all there, which is why it's so great. Don't grab that in time, it's fine. I can spit on him possibly. Let's get back up. Isn't dead. And he was just Kyra. Just hide screaming fucking help in the background is hilarious. You do get that. It's probably going to be it, I think. Yep, there it is. That's the first round. So now, based on any wins, we get a cutscene to explain what the reward is, basically. EMPs is the one I forgot about. EMPs. So this basically is periodic moments of where hunters will have their abilities on cooldown, or just wipe the kit. It's quite a strong effect in the right moments. Yeah, I got mixed up between armory and barracks, which are very similar in maps, both appearance and, you know, theme, basically. We'll move on to the next one. The way this mode is balanced, by the way, as you're about to see, is this system. Once we get this little flavour pool tally screen. This. So the auto balance will essentially buff the hunters now. They'll do more damage and they'll have more HP blanket baseline. We'll do rescue. We will get every game mode featured here as well to show them to you. So the way this works, rescue and nest are pretty much the same. They're just flipped from perspective. Rescue is the one where the monsters attack, and nest is the one where the monsters defend. This one's going to revolve around us killing colonists, basically. We will do Kraken for this one. What are we on? Wraith Trap. Tell you what, we'll do Voodoo. I was going to do a standalone video for this one, but it's fine. We'll do Voodoo for this particular one. Quite a ghosty appearance. We will do Stamina. Team is Slim, Bucket, Wasteland Maggie, and Hyde. This is a very high damage team, actually. Slim's going to have to carry quite a bit, but in terms of damage, it is very high up there. It's just that it doesn't have any defensive capabilities. Yeah. Oh, you sweet summer child. We have to do the lore bit every time I mention this, because this is actually the map in the grand scheme of things where everything went to shit because they tried fucking around with things that they didn't fully understand. Basically what happens, the TLDR, is the Wraith that you saw in the tank at the beginning there essentially mutates under stress because she's captured and becomes the first Phantom Wraith. And the reason that is a problem is because the first Phantom Wraith was the first Wraith that was able to actually teleport to other planets. Which obviously, you know, opens the fucking floodgates for invasions into literally every other world out there. So, you know, that's when it started to go downhill. This is basically the map that sets the snowball rolling for the downfall of humanity in this universe. Because they were trying, in desperation, to use the Wraith's ability to, like, translocate and, you know, the teleportation side of things and how she warps and all that kind of thing for human benefit. But it backfires. And it's a wonderful little thing that this game does, ladies and gentlemen, because it's not all smiles and rainbows, the lore of this. The power of friendship and fucking unicorns don't win the day, you know, for humanity like it normally does. This was very much a lore that the humans fucked up in and died as a result. The end game, anyway. You know, obviously you wouldn't see that directly in game, unless, you know, they were going to go into it with the when they started doing the solo campaign, which was the Deepest Dark beta, which we briefly saw at the end of the stage 2 lifespan. What's going on here, just to explain this game mode, is we are basically getting fed as quickly as possible here. Oh shit, I can actually do it. We're going to immediately go for this evolve because I'm not asked about him. They're going to be reviving the survivors. We need to kill them. So you're basically, in both nest and rescue, you're racing as quickly as you can to get out of stage 1, so you can... this little shit's going to fucking keep doing it. I need to be stage 3 to for him to be scared of me. Well, yeah, you want to get out of stage 1 as quickly as possible in both nest and rescue, just so you can compete. They are going to get the first 2 though, based on that. That's fine. It's not unheard of that that is the occurrence. We are just going to fully armour here. We are going to get over there though, because the Spawn of the next survivors has been quite forgiving for him. We're already getting them up. Definitely need to contest this. That is a very forgiving start for him, actually. Do get one down there. And push them all back over there. I need to find out where he's just gone. Yeah, he's sneaking off. Get him down. Where's he just gone? I would like to get one of them at least. We will commit to killing this guy. There it is. Yeah, he's just made it over there, hasn't he? What we'll do in this instance here is maybe spend a little bit of time just trying to get a couple of strikes on these guys. The thing about Slim is that he can revive at range. Shit. With his healing bugs, so Bucket will be being passively healed and he is cloaked, so I can't actually see specifically where he is. We'll get the down there. We do also have Daisy, who's going to be rushing survivor revives in this one. So there's going to be constant pressure here by the looks of things. What we'll do is commit to completely killing that guy. We'll use him as armour. The rest of them are here. That's going to be, he's in the tower, I know it's Daisy. What we are going to do is grab that, and I'm going to very quickly grab stage 3 round here. Because as I say, I do like to get it in every round, it's just that this one's a bit more fast paced. So we will grab this. Just want to get in the rest of the revives, because I do believe we're looking at an end here in one way or another. Also very nice to show off stage 3 Voodoo Kraken uninjured as well, so you actually see his full decals. Can't really spend time here because I need to. Again. I'm going in not very armoured here, which is. Harpooned. It's going to be a very quick revive that from. Slim's range. Try and keep it directly under him. What the fuck? Shit. Get the fuck back over there. That's going to be a win. I think I just got EMP'd myself. There you go. It is a lot more fast paced, these ones. Well, there you go, there's the miniature version, what you just saw there with the little rifts opening up. That's essentially what the Phantom Wraith was doing to other planets, basically. So what this means is, in the next round, we skimped on all the averages. As I say, it's a really short round, that one. But yeah, there's going to be little teleporting spots, basically, in the next round for the monster. They are incredibly disorientating, and I pretty much never use them, but they do exist, you know. This does push us towards the maps that have the greatest cutscenes as well. I have done this on purpose. Hopefully, anyway, if it gives them to us. We are going to be looking at Nest here on Broken Hill Mine. Broken Hill maps are the ones I'm referring to. This one's not the one that's got the best one, it's the Foundry that's got the best one, but we might be able to do... No, actually we won't see it because it'll be on day 4 anyway. Day 4 has a structured cutscene because it's the last day. But yeah, so this is going to be the defense version. We're going to play on flavor for this one, and we're going to play as the spider, you know, because eggs. And we will do Scarlet for this one. The thing to know about Gorgon is she needs buffs, essentially. We have to run this to basically plaster fix her in Legacy because she's very squishy, and we also are going against empowered hunters. It's Lads Bucket, Jack and Torvald. This is decently high damage as well, so we'll have to see in terms of what's going to be going on, but yeah, here we go.
Anyone, please. This is the Broken Hill Mine. One of those fucking monsters laid eggs everywhere. My people can't go out there. They'll get ripped apart. We need someone to destroy those eggs before they hatch. You help us. We'll set you up with some bots that'll do just about anything you need them to.
So here we go. This is where the, you may have seen it in the other videos if you do watch the other single round ones, this is where the shield drones comes from. If the hunters win this round, that's where you... Oh shit, there we go. This is where it comes from basically. We get a 3 and a 2. Can I please eat this? Thank you. 3 and a 2, these are RNG based. These crates you to get 1, 2 or 3. Kinda high rolled. As I said in the previous round, it works the same at the beginning. We are getting out of stage 1 as quickly as possible at the beginning because we need to be able to defend our eggs. As I say, this is basically rescue in reverse. We're going to be defending these from the hunters. Hunters win if they destroy them all. And it does go surprisingly quickly as well, especially this late in the campaign, so because they're going to be dishing out a lot of damage to these eggs. That was a bit of a stupid idea, wasn't it, but I walked into it. What I will say about this round is that it does have a bit of a mechanic that I wasn't really too happy with overall. I mean, in a live game, obviously, yeah, but now, yeah, I'll tell you what, they're already on that one, so we'll go straight for this. There's a timer that we just win in 10 minutes if they haven't destroyed all the eggs. I don't think that should exist, to be honest. I'd rather the game just reach a conclusion by either me dying or all the eggs being done, you know, rather than it just being 10 minutes, you're in the middle of combat, boom, I just win, you know. It is a bit weird that they put something like that in the game, but, yeah. Just something that, you know, crossing my mind whenever thing is, we will eat these and then I'm going to hatch this egg. Hatching eggs will give you a baby Goliath that will come and help you. Join you in your fights. Probably going to need it, as I say, because Gorgon is not the strongest monster by a landslide, but yeah. We are going to gain a son. There he is. This man's going to be immediately going straight towards him as soon as he spawns into this world. Slightly redder as well because he's like a pup. See that sort of reddish tinge. Which is quite on brand, you know. There's a rift, by the way. I'm not going to take it here because I don't know where it's going to take me. But yeah, that's one of the rifts. It's quite creepy looking, to be honest, because it's just a black hole in the middle of the thingies. I hope you're leading me the right way there, fella. This way? Ah, I can hear him. I would like to get a bit of a lead before he gets in, just so he doesn't lose too much HP straight away. Looks like they're going for this egg. You need to remember there is a Laz on this team. Just going to immediately prioritise him. Get him, pal. Didn't quite hit him with that because he pushed him up. He hits him with that, nice. Let's see where it went then. Just gonna keep focusing in. I'm actually losing HP here, which is not good. Try and get Torvald in that spider. This is gonna get Jack though, which is might be useful. Right, we're getting out. I'm gonna have to abandon my boy because I'm gonna literally die if I don't. But there you go. There's Gorgon's numbers as well. Yeah, my lad's gonna. I do think he's going to bite the dust, unfortunately. You know, it's a team effort. Yeah, he's dead. There he goes. I'm probably... Yeah, because we've still got 2 other eggs anyway, so they're probably... I'll let them get that, because I need to re-armor. We're actually looking at farming towards stage 3 here, because I've actually lost half my HP from the first fight. It's not the greatest position to be in, to be honest, especially this late in the campaign, as I say, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to go straight to stage 3, so we've got the power. I get a single out of that, that's bad. Still on that egg over there, so I've still got quite a bit of time there. Oh, man. I think these 2 will take us there. Yeah, they will. Right. We'll grab this. Get the power, get the kind of HP, and then get to work properly. Probably shouldn't have read put points into Mimic there, just gone full web and spit, but it's fine. Re-grab the armor. What I am going to do here, I think, honestly, because we've only got 2 eggs left, it depends if they start killing one before I get over here. I'm not actually going to hatch this last egg, because it might lead to us losing, because if the Goliath dies, we do lose. So what? In we go. Wow, that was counterproductive. Okay. As I say, the location is randomised, so I could try it again, but I'm fucking around too much, so yeah, they're going to be doing... which one is it? That one. Not the fastest monster, so I don't know if I can actually get over there to prevent this in time. Might have distracted. So yeah, armor bar just vanish, now I've got no abilities. Didn't see where Laz went. Still there. Oh, he's down, okay. Might be a win here, actually. Try and skip those. Pockets over there. Need to get out of that. Seeing the monster in a different way, mate. Please be deceased. Thank you. Okay, this man's just... It's actually lucky that he did that though, because... There it is. Very close. This is now Earthquakes. It's one of the creative ones, this one, because it's a periodic earthquake that will basically disturb all birds in the map at the same time. So it really confuses hunters as to where I am. Because obviously birds being alerted en masse is like, you know, you could be anywhere, you know, that kind of thing. One of the more creative ones, to be honest, because it's realistic at the same time. Yeah. This is going to be day 4, so day 4 is actually the hardest day. Because day 5 is actually more of a finale, where you start at stage 3 and you're destroying the dropship. This one is going to be a hunt game mode against very strong hunters. So we're going to be, as I say, we'll be doing Broken Hill Foundry. We won't get the cutscene though, unfortunately. The monster winning cutscene on this map is very good. You see all 3 of the original monsters in a cutscene sense. Yeah. So that's me having a drink. All Faithful is going to come out, the main man. My actual main, back in the days of live, so we do have confidence on our side. This is Broken Hill Foundry, Blitz, Markov, Jack, Sonny and Val. Team is decent. We'll do Savage because we're on a reddish map for this one. And we'll do everything except rock for the beginning, and traversals it is. Kick this one off. Jack hard counters Goliath, however. Every time I pick this monster he's always here, so yeah. The reason he hard counters him is because Jack can use a repulsor on the monster that just stops it dead in its tracks. Yeah.
We need help. Now. Something got in. It's tearing up operations. We need someone to hunt this thing down and kill it. If anybody's picking this up, and you can help us, I'll set you up with their lifter tech.
Yeah, he can use a repulsor on you that stops you dead in your tracks, even in your leaps mid-air. It just stops you. This stops charge and it stops leap smash as well. We will go to the pantry at the beginning. Probably an easy place to slip under the radar from a newer player, but there is a lot of free food over here, just literally waiting for you. It's usually in one of your first games you're probably just going to run forward. You don't know the map. There is a pretty damn decent amount of food just over here. We will dip underground, that's them coming in. Birds ignoring us is kind of irrelevant considering we've got earthquakes, but we'll take it anyway. And there's one. So all them birds are now going into the sky, as you can see. They, however, do have their eyes and can see me presently, so that's not really going to mean anything. It's going to be a very fast stage 2 though. If we're going to grab, we can't really dick around too much because obviously it's day 4. There's a mini pantry here. Pull ourselves up. Pick up rock throw, upgrade fire and leap. The bread and butter. Yeah, it's only a single, that's not great. There is a lot of crates that have spawned here though, which is good. These are actually RNG based, whether they spawn or not. Got very lucky here. However, the contents are not very lucky. There's a 3. I'm going to try and go for a straight leap here. Sort of worked. There you go, there's his repulsor. He's got very strong utility to just lock you down completely. And goalie does rely on his very fast movement pretty damn hard as well. was a very good dodge on the lead charge there. Do get him down though. Now armorless, however. Go after these two. We will go after the medic. Do get that, it's not quite enough to down, there it is, we'll get out before I lose too much armour. This HP bar is going to melt lightningly quickly if I stay too long. Obviously day 4 again, so better to be safe than sorry, honestly. So it's another earthquake. Backdrop on this map is insane as well. I always like to show that off. You can see how the actual depth of it when you jump as well. It's not just a fucking bitmap file pasted onto the fucking skybox, you know? It's literally... We'll grab the ability cooldowns. This is best buff, this goalie. It's actually a physical, you know, city. Do it, that's... I'm about to get repulsed. I missed that, that's fine. See how you can keep it away from him. It's one of the reasons why he's an hard counter to Goliath. Splash. Mammoth assist, excellent. Shit, I thought she was actually on this roof then, that's fine. We'll try and go for a strike on Sunny here. Actually thought she was going to go out the side of the building there. Fucking baited by bots, now I need to get out. We are going to go for one more here before I evolve. See if we can get any more strikes on possibly Sunny or Val in this instance. I think we've got one on each of them. I believe we've got 2 on Jack now, which is quite a safe position to be in, but you know, we've still got a bit of HP to play with, so I'd like something other than shit. Obsidian groups. Should be alright to get the job done here. Okay. Didn't actually destroy that shield drone, which I expected to. That flame. Fuck. It's fine, go for Val instead. And again, that did not destroy it. Okay. She's now away from it though, which means she's gonna be a bit defenseless, to be honest. Yep. That's fine. Now we grab stage 3. We do actually manage to get a couple more strikes there anyway, so it's actually fine, because we do get some HP back from evolving. Come on, no, seriously. We also have this fresh out of the evolve as well, so we've got quite a lot of food to re-armor pretty quickly. Very handsome lad, stage 3. One of the best monster designs in video gaming history as far as I'm fucking concerned, mate. Everything about this monster is just perfect. dragon humanoid, saurian humanoid is described as. Right, that's going to be us fully armoured. Get ourselves in here, they're already here waiting. Give it up, square on. Actually a strong place for the shield drone up there because it's quite awkward to reach. Do get up. We are going to, fuck's sake, we are going to go for Jack, just so we don't get domed. Shit. I've just seen this line. You can read the subtitles of fucking Jack reacting to Val dying. I've never heard that before. That's fucking hilarious. I still hear new lines to this day in this game. Just grab him for armor a minute, because probably looking at a win here actually, because I don't think he's going to be able to survive even with the shield to stage 3 Goliath. Get rid of that mine. Yeah, that's over. Good shit. It's one of the easier day 4s. There you go. We're moving on to day 5 now, which is always the same. Just depends. There are, I think it's 5 maps. King's Fort, Colonial Water and Power, New Calico, Salvaron Industries. Don't think I'm forgetting one actually. It might be 4. Depends on where you are in the map, depending on what, you know, the next map will be, basically. We are going to be facing 5 stacked autobalance, or 4 stacked I should say, hunters, so who've we not played? Wraith, oh my god, okay. Because I tried to do, you know, I use monsters token based, so we've used everybody else's New Calico. Wraith is not tanky at all, actually. So it depends on what team we get here. Could be all in vain. We'll see. We do have armoured minions in this one though, because we won the day 4 round. Day 4 win is always the same, it just grants you armoured minions or armoured turrets for the hunters if they win. So it's up to the ghosty girl in this one. It is Laz, Tech Hank, Griff and Parnell. We have high rolled because this is probably the worst fucking team in the game. Parnell is actually very high damage, but it doesn't really mean anything because Griff can't do anything, Lazarus doesn't really heal, and the bot doesn't understand how to play Tech Hank, so we'll see, you know. We will do the usual. We do get 9 points to spend in this one because we're going to be starting at stage 3. We will do traversals and we'll see what happens. Yeah, this team is not the best it could have been. Just to fucking throw that right out the gates.
New Calico reporting. The transport ship is nearly ready to launch, but we're running short on time. We need another moment or 2 to finish fueling, but the monsters are on our doorstep. Hold on, and all of humanity will owe your team a drink.
One of the only benefits here, I think, if, well, in terms of Griff anyway, is if it does go south, he's going to be able to prevent us from escaping. Because his worst feature is actually a benefit in that situation. Griff is only actually useful when the monster's dying, because, as by the way, there's a stage 3 Wraith straight away. Waved to the camera for you. Yeah. He only really benefits when the monsters running away from him, but the monster's never really going to be running away from him because he's the trapper, you know? So he's the one that's going to be the dome. We'd grab the man. So this man is now completely and utterly defenseless. This is what I'm talking about. He doesn't really, he needs like a defensive support or a very high sustained medic to be decent. There you go. We lose half a bar of armour for that. I forgot Laz existed. Excellent. That always happens. We will use this a minute just to grab this. I'm going to prioritise Laz here. It does sound like they did actually kill one of my minions back there, which is quite surprising. They did put a bit of damage through to the gen. Mate, I am literally surrounded by mammoth birds. There we go. We will decoy this, so I can eat this. Minions are coming in. My boys have chose the most awkward path in, but there you go. Grab him again. Can be a good idea maybe to grab the assault in this instance because it'll allow your minions to push quite a bit of damage through. It's all dependent on the situation. I'm going to sit on top of him at the moment because I have a feeling there he is. Miracle Man is running in. Let's get rid of these actually. They have actually just killed the generator. That's good. That's the first gate done. We're going to be progressing through the map now. It's going to be down. We'll push forward. We're going to be getting them revives, but it does waste time. These are going to die pretty quickly though, because they're only at half HP now. Briff dying there doesn't really mean anything, obviously, because they're going to revive Laz. There you go, see? Chopper revived. Excuse me? Okay, sure. Guess I won't eat that one then. That me abduct, so that was quite awkward. Decoy just decided to ignore Tech Hank, that's fine. We'll go after them. There he is. Nope, sorry, you were, mate. Get the fuck back down there. Did see him because of his cloak. Forgot I was going to sneak him. There we go. Go for Griff in this instance. We can push a strike onto him. Strikes don't actually mean anything in this game mode though, because once they all get 2 strikes and they die, they just get refreshed. Because killing the hunters in this particular mode isn't something you're doing as the monster, it's about destroying the generators. E didn't go down. Okay, I was looking at the things there. Now starting to lose HP. So that one broke through. We move on to the main power source now. This is the last objective. We're walking into it with full armour. As I say, the team comp for this one's not ideal, honestly. Shit, that's the wrong thing. I'll just do a reset there, because... them two, like, see how they're both not striked anymore. Let's see where he was. There. As long as we can keep an eye on him, I can stop the quick revive from happening. Let's do the damage. Just throw everything at him. There we go. This is also what you should be doing as monster as well, because it's just literally distracting them from defending the objective. There are turrets around the power source though that will kill the minions. This is now a bit of a bad situation. I don't have any armour. So that's going to go through. We're going to push around here. Get through. There's a lot more turrets that are going to be killing them. They have picked up the damage buff. I didn't think they'd actually do that. We need to go for Laz again. Shit, I never shot that. We have an incredibly high damage power now at the moment. This man is not down. Oh, shit. No, didn't poke out. Let's decoy that because I've got no armour. They're actually about to do it though. Yeah, he's going to be able to kill that. Coming. There you go. As I say, that's all you're doing in the final day as the monster. You're basically using your HP and your abilities to distract the hunters long enough that your minions can destroy the power source. Usually as the hunters you'd have 2 people probably on minion watch, because minions won't destroy turrets. I'll explain it in a minute. There you go. Yeah, what you do as the hunters in the end round when it's actually players is you'd essentially have trapper and support on minion watch, because as I say, minions don't destroy turrets, so you'd have backup fire from the turrets on top of your support and your trapper. So basically, it makes offensive supports like Bucket quite good in the end game, because obviously you don't have to worry about everybody dying. In a sense, you still have to worry about it, but because obviously it's going to give the monster like a window to, you know, get a lot of damage put in if you all die. But it does make offensive-based supports a bit more relevant in a sense, because you're going to be wanting to kill minions quickly. So obviously, buckets supports like bucket with sentries. You can, you know, wipe minions pretty damn quickly. And then you'd obviously have your medic and your assault actually on the monster himself. You know, distracting the monster as they're trying to distract you, basically, with a decent medic and a decent assault. That's how you do it. That's how you win the end game there. Because as I say, as the hunters, there isn't really a time limit in that mode. It's literally just if you kill the monster, you win. Straight up. The same as any other game mode. So obviously, if you manage to actually bide your time via the unlimited lives that you have, and you do get the monster low enough, if you know that you can actually kill the monster fast enough before the minions, you know, destroy the power source, you can literally just chase the monster through the map and kill the monster, and that's how you win in that situation, because you remove the stage 3 monster and save everybody. But yeah, there it is. You know, it's another evac. I said I'd do, well, I didn't say I'd do one, but I've not done one for a while, just basically due to work and things like that, and just not being in the right mindset and mood to do it, because obviously it is like committing to like an hour of a recording. But yeah, there it is. That's what the campaign looks like. Just think, ladies and gentlemen, because I always say this at the end of these rounds, what we'd have right now in terms of, you know, these kind of things. There'd probably be different types of campaigns. There'd be different maps with different cutscenes. There'd be different monsters in those cutscenes and out, you know, in the game and all that kind of thing. It'd be literally everything, you know. But unfortunately, we live in a very wank timeline where chasing people around a bit of trash in a fucking car graveyard as a man with a knife has somehow taken off, and this has died. Which is literally, you know, this is like Pacific Rim, the video game, you know. Interesting fact, actually, while we're there, it's not obviously Pacific Rim, because obviously they're fighting in mechs in that instance, but the people who worked on Pacific Rim did actually design some of the monsters for this game. There were actually people from that team who had an hand in designing the monsters, and, you know, it kind of speaks for itself to me it does anyway, when I look at the animation quality and all the flavourful things relating to the monsters in this game, because it's made by people who actually had fucking passion. You know, these people who worked on Pacific Rim worked on this game. They design monsters for a living, you know, and it's their field, it's their area, and you see that in the game. You know, I mean, obviously the monetization side of the fucking game was obviously done by bankers. Lo and behold, that was the shittest side of this game. But these days as well, the games themselves are also designed by bankers, people that don't have any fucking experience in the field anymore. You know, it is what it is. That's what it is, and that's why all the games these days are dog shit, because they're being designed exclusively to just take money from you, and that's it. It's got nothing to do with the experience anymore. And that's why every new game that comes out these days is not every new game. I won't say that, obviously, but a majority of games that come out these days are dog shit and die within a year because the game itself isn't prioritized, you know. And then we get to the end of that 1 year period, and, you know, we turn around and say, oh, the game just wasn't, you know, it didn't take off, it wasn't enjoyed as much as we thought it was going to be. Fucking why do you think it wasn't? You know, it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to realize that if you don't put effort into a video game, people aren't going to fucking enjoy it, you know. This game came out in right, and I will use this analogy because it's fucking true based on what you've just seen in this game. Right, let's play the quiz. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do some viewer engagement here. Okay, so comment below, right? If this is, obviously, there are people who already know this, obviously, the people who do watch this videos, but if you are a new viewer and you've made it this far and you're listening to my rants, what year do you think this game came out? I'm going to do the Kazoot pause, you know, kind of defeats the object of commenting, obviously, but, you know, I'm giving you time to think. Obviously, you know, if you want to comment, please do, because I would like to know what people, at first glance, I want to know what year you think this game came out in. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is 2015. We're letting that sit in the air, okay? Because when I say that this game came out in 2015 and it looks, plays, feels, and has better lore than every fucking game that comes out in 2024, something went wrong, fellas. You know, that's the point I'm making. That's why whenever you tune into one of my DVD videos and I sound very deflated and I get aggravated by the smallest little thing that happens in the game, it's because I lost this for a fucking ring around the rosy simulator. You know, and people have normalised Dead by Daylight as this high quality product. It's fucking painful to witness, mate. So when I go on about, you know, in my videos about our DVD shit and it's very low quality in that, it's because I mean it. Because nobody fucking speaks about this kind of thing anymore. This game came out a year before Dead by Daylight did. And even back then, this game was like night and day better looking than Dead by Daylight, and it played better as far as I'm concerned. If you don't know what release Dead by Daylight was, it was the most fucking unbalanced thing imaginable, mate. There was infinites. You literally couldn't... You physically could not catch people. I don't know if I'll edit this at the end. I might dig out the image of old Cal Loop to you in Dead by Daylight. I'll explain it to you, obviously, just because I like to provide grounds for my claims here. The old Cal Loop, if you're not familiar with it, you might have seen it in some of my videos. It's only on the farm maps, but I'm mentioning this because I don't actually know how this made it out of testing, is what I'm saying. I genuinely don't, and I know people say that sort of sentence usually when they go on about these kind of things and they're trying to slate a game and all that kind of thing, but I genuinely do not know how this shit made it out of testing. So, old Cowl Loop was essentially two windows in a boomerang shape. Okay, this was back in the day when there wasn't any ranged killers in the game. This was released DVD. It was probably pre-Huntress as well, because I know Huntress came out quite early into the game's lifespan, but I think it was before she arrived. So nobody had any ranged attacks to deal with this, right? Bloodlust wasn't a thing in the game either, so the more you chased a survivor, you wouldn't speed up. You were just the same speed going round. Cowl Loop was essentially two windows in a boomerang. You've got the shape of a boomerang, right? And the two windows were on the inside of the two wings, you know, like the triangle shape, where it leads to the point, going up towards the point. The two windows were like just just before the point where it meets in the middle, and the big fucking legs that lead downwards was a big wall that you had to walk around, because these windows were positioned slightly closer to the top of the boomerang rather than the two legs at the bottom. So essentially what could happen is a survivor would literally just run to this and there was not a fucking thing you could do about it as a killer. Because killer vault speed was also very slow in this version of the game. So by the time you'd finish vaulting the window, the survivor was already all the way around to the other window, right? So it was an infinite. That's what an infinite was. Because the survivor could literally just keep running all game, literally all game around this loop. And there is nothing you could do about it. And that made it out of testing. People went on about this game having balance issues, but it ain't fuck all like that, mate. I'll tell you that. There was actually counterplay and things you could do to things in this game. You know, it wasn't a case of being straight up physically unable to catch somebody, you know, or kill the monster, so to speak. There was obviously Fleetle 3 Wraith, which was a bit problematic. That was to do with old Wraith's decoy being a lot longer than what it was, I believe. What you see now. Where she could essentially just keep planting decoys and just keep running around the map and feeding until she got to stage 3 without you ever actually fighting her. And obviously trying to fight a full health stage 3 monster is quite difficult, because it's usually supposed to be a reward in certain games. But obviously with that being a tactic, it was a bit shit. But that was probably one of the only things off the top of my head I can remember that was quite shit to play against in this game. Not actually, you know, there being infinites and shit like that in the game that you physically can't do anything about. But anyway, we're tangenting here now anyway. I hope you enjoyed the evac. Because obviously, you know, we've not done one of these for a while. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.